My name is Ness Timmons. We're in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and I'm the head coach of the women's soccer Capers. Yeah, I mean, growing up in a coal mining town like New Waterford here in Cape Breton, I mean, everybody played all sports, it seems. So whatever was in season, I mean, that's what we played. Some sports were a little more organized than others, but, you know, not like today, so to speak. And it's like quality teachers. You remember those teachers. You remember those coaches. And, you know, when I think back to the ones hockey didn't matter, soccer, baseball, I remember, you know, those coaches and what they teach you. Yeah, at the time, I didn't really find anything negative about the coaches or even question them for that matter. And maybe that's my personality, you know. I felt I got along with all the coaches. They got along with me. So when I look back now, even at, you know, some of the studying you're doing and all the experience you have now and looking back as a coach, I can't really see anything that went awry, you know, from the leadership I had from my coaches. Carl Marsh, he's a legend in New Waterford for a lot of reasons, you know. And I had him, and he came to teach, you know, to teach us baseball. And I'm used to soccer where there's a lot of activity. So we're kids, and maybe we're 14, 15 playing baseball, but we're playing every day. And we're walking to the field at 8 and 9 in the morning, and we're doing fundamentals. And he'd be in your face, but he was a motivator, and he'd get you by his motivation, and you thought you were playing in the World Series, and it might have been against a neighboring town, right? Yeah, and you don't like to say negative energy too much. You know, some of them, it's kid gloves, and other, it's a little bit of a push. And you try to, you know your athletes one-on-one. That's what coaching's about, that one-on-one, you know, interaction. But yeah, I mean, kids respond differently. And most of the time, you know, you're speaking positively to them, but other times they will tell you, I need to be challenged and I need to be pushed. And it's like a player out there who, you know, you say, be careful if you upset that player, or don't touch that player, because, you know, what's going to happen when that's how they respond, right? You see, you know, we're always looking at, you know, effort and attitude from all our players, and it doesn't matter what level they're at. If you're talking about, you know, somebody who has natural talent, I mean, they've all got some natural talent or they wouldn't be playing at this level. Now we're talking about developing that talent. And you have some other kids who are just hard workers and give it everything all the time, but maybe haven't got the God-given talents that somebody else has. But of course, you're going to reward what you want, and that is the effort and the attitude in hard work. It's great to have those talented players, but when they put some hard work into it and the proper attitude, well, then you got the perfect combination. And you're always balancing the scoreboard and success. And we try from the get-go to define success as a team. And what is success? Is it always measured by the scoreboard? Well, if it is, then you're in trouble, you know. And as quality student athletes in university, you know, we're looking for character. We're looking for academics, and we're also looking for performance in their sport. So we try to sort that out early in the year in, you know, team bonding activities, and figure out what our priorities are and how to measure success. And we try to create, you know, that winning attitude, not just on the field, but in life. And to create champions, again, not just on the field, but in life. So yeah, we never want to get caught up by that scoreboard, but we do want results. And for us, we've had our fair share of, you know, wins and success on the field of play, but we feel the bigger picture is about developing student athletes. We often ask, you know, what does the team need now, you know, at a halftime talk? You know, maybe they're too high and they need to level out a bit, or vice versa. So I try to be calm on the sideline, but I'm shall I say, intense inside, and we have very high expectations, but always, I guess, composed and in control. So you want to keep that balance for sure. You want to play with intensity, you want to be competitive, yet you want to play under control. You know, I think we're very successful when students come here for a visit. You know, they feel the school, they meet the people. It's about the people, it's about the small class, it's about the family atmosphere we provide here. I mean, if you look around, we have terrific facilities. I have a fabulous coaching staff which takes care of all their needs, whether it be, you know, academic-wise, student support. We do all that. And if they give us a look, you know, and again, they can see the success both with the players off the field and on the field. So they really do see that it's about, you know, creating that environment, that culture that you would hope student athletes want to come into. You know, it starts, you have to have the support from above, from an athletic director, senior administration at a school. You've got to have that and the freedom to do what you want as a coach, but they also support you in a way that you can do what you want as a coach. So then it starts, and I have you know, an academic advisor in my assistant coaching role. I have some fabulous guys that have been with me for, you know, one has been 15 years, the other is almost 20 years now. And I have a fabulous young coach in, you know, the student apprenticeship program for youth sport. So my staff has been taken care of, and that's one thing I've learned over the years. I used to try to do it all myself, you know, from strength and conditioning to the mental side of the game, tactics. And now I think we spread it around quite a bit. So I give my assistant coaches a big responsibility, but I think, and our leadership team also, as players. So I think with that shared responsibility, we have more connection, and I think there's more buy-in from everybody.
I mean, we started there, probably our first top player, but I mean, she was MVP of the country coming out of Newfoundland. You know, you need a good team to get good players, and it's a catch-22. You got to have a good players to have a good team. So anyway, that was kind of the breakthrough year. Kids who came here for, you know, public health, which I didn't even know we had, but out of Ottawa and Alberta girls and all Canadians along the way. Great story here about a keeper. Wouldn't take off a Liverpool shirt, even though the ref insisted. Some good Mississauga girl and a couple of MVPs from the island. PDI, 2 MVPs actually. There's a local girl. This girl's a doctor back here from Sudbury now. She's a doctor back in Cape Breton. All Canadian 3 times in a row. And all Canadians again all the way over here to our assistant coach now, student apprentice, Sierra DeCipio, and 2 rookies of the year in the country, actually. There's only been 4 in all of the AUS, and we've had 3 of them in the last 25 years, so some good recruiting, I guess. We loved it.
We try to create that winning attitude, not just on the field, but in life, and to create champions, again, not just on the field, but in life.